Samsung Galaxy S series will be 10 years old this year, and in 2019, with increased competition in the Android smartphone space, particularly from China, Samsung is working hard to prove that it can still be top dog of the Android world. This is our hands-on review with the anniversary edition, the Samsung Galaxy S10. First off, there are no surprises with the design. The front is taken up almost entirely by the now 6.1-inch display. However, the smartphone itself has only grown ever so slightly. It's basically unnoticeable. Samsung has instead reduced the bezels around the wide Quad HD screen even further. If you want it bigger, or smaller for that matter, you can go for the S10e with a 5.8-inch display or the S10 Plus with a 6.4-incher on the front. To make room for the 10-megapixel front-facing camera, Samsung has punched a hole in the top right corner of the display. Personally, I find the classic notch format less annoying than this, but that's probably a matter of taste. The market has demanded a whole new display. Get it? Never mind. The iris scanner has been scrapped and facial recognition still only works in 2D. By the way, the AMOLED panel itself once again looks excellent. Another special feature is the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor installed under the glass. It was surprisingly reliable and quick when we first tried it out. Samsung's new Exynos 9820, which has up to 8GB of RAM and an NPU in its locker, should also be rather fast. The neural processing unit supports the processor in the camera, for example. Here, Samsung has installed a new scene recognition function. It's supposed to adjust the shooting settings to fit the subject of your pictures even more precisely than before. What's interesting here is that Samsung completely refrains from throwing the words artificial intelligence or AI around. It's staying well away from the popular buzzword. AI is in here though, but it can be switched on and off with a simple tap. Back to the camera. On the back, there are now 3 lenses ranging from super wide angle to telephoto. Personally, I really like this combination. Those consumers who buy the S10e have to make do without the telephoto lens though. On the software side, there are still a few new features such as the Super Night Mode for tripods, a Super Video Stabilizer and 4K HDR video recording. There are also various bokeh modes for creative image design. The battery in the S10 is a 3400 mAh and can be recharged via fast wireless charging 2.0. The S10e has a 3100 mAh battery, whilst the larger S10 Plus comes with a 4100 mAh cell. As we have already seen from Huawei with its Mate 20 Pro, Samsung has also introduced its own reverse wireless charging system. It's called Wireless Power Share. It can be used to wirelessly refuel compatible devices such as the new Galaxy Buds by placing them on the back of the S10. Speaking of the new Galaxy Buds, if you pre-order the Galaxy S10 before launch, you'll get the wireless headphones for free, at least in Europe. The smallest S10 version, which comes with 128GB of internal storage, costs €899 in Europe at launch. And that might be the one to go for. After all, there's a microSD slot supporting cards up to 512GB anyway. Of course, there are also a whole series of small innovations and improvements, such as the now tidier One UI and Category 20 LTE. Ahead of the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona next week, Samsung has launched an impressive line here, not only with the Samsung Galaxy S10, but also the S10e and the S10 Plus. There's also a 5G version coming with a total of 6 cameras in the summer. I've been David for AndroidPIT, and if you enjoyed this video, leave us a like and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest tech news.